Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Simple Art for Adults. My name is Erin, and I hope you guys are all having an excellent day so far. It's only about 10 o'clock in the morning here, which is kind of an odd time for me to make a video. However, we have had a crazy morning. We have been to the eye doctor already. We had a very early appointment for both of my kids, or well, my two oldest kids, and so I figured that was going to take a while because my oldest daughter has high eye pressure. Not quite like enough for it to be considered glaucoma, but it is high, so they do always spend a little extra time with her to measure it and then look at her optic nerve really close to make sure there's no changes or any damage happening. Everything is fine, so no worries. She's going back in 2 weeks for another measurement just to be 100% certain that they got it measured correctly this time. Her eye pressure is still slightly high, but her optic nerve hasn't changed at all since last year, so things are looking good on that front. So I know that yesterday I was talking in my Facebook group about my mailbox exploding. I had a lot of stuff coming to me, but it was scheduled to be delivered like all throughout the week. Unfortunately, it all came all at once. So I just have like a mailbox literally this big. So like my whole front porch was covered in packages yesterday that I wasn't expecting. I have shown you some of the stuff that I have hauled this week, so we're just going to do like a little haul video here. I've already showed you a few of the things that I've hauled this week. I did receive the chameleon pencils and the two Christmas coloring books that I did a flip through for you guys. Those were part of the haul. Those came from my anonymous coloring fairy. As for these, I can tell you who sent me these, and we're going to go through all that today. This was one of the Dollar General coloring books that I really loved, but I could not find locally, and we have 3 Dollar Generals. I checked all of them, and I could not find them, and the lovely moderator in my Facebook group, Beth Wood, decided to send this out to me because she's just so sweet. And this book is just something else. Now, this is going to be a book that you're going to want to use fine liners or gel pens on along with your colored pencils, because some of these images are just so intricate. The drawings are truly tarot style. It really does look like a tarot card, like a hand-drawn tarot card. So you're going to get some interesting line work in these, to say the least, but again, it's going to look like it would on a tarot card. So and you have the name of the card over to the left and then the actual card on the right, so that you know exactly what you're coloring. These are very pretty images. I do like them, and thank you very much, Beth, for sending this to me. I was really excited to see it. I have no idea what I'm going to color in it first, but I do think I'm going to look up the actual tarot cards behind these so I can get some idea of what color these things are supposed to be. I know that all tarot card sets are kind of different. They have many of the same tarot cards in them, but they're drawn differently. So I'm kind of excited to compare these. I love this one. I think this one's actually, yeah, this one's been done on the cover. So this is by Amy Zerner and Monty Faber. They did one of the other books that I got at Dollar General as well. So, you know, I'm assuming that this pair does all kinds of, you know, unique things. Someone left a comment on a YouTube video that they make tapestries, I think is what she said. And they've converted a lot of the artwork that they do into coloring books. So for $3, these are beautiful books. The paper quality, it's not real thin, and it's going to be better than Create Space paper for sure. So it is a little textured, but it's fairly smooth. I think it would be good for colored pencil. I'm really excited to try it out. And she also sent me a little card and a little colored image. Those are hanging on my cork board that I'm trying to fill up. So anybody who wants to contribute to that, you'll find my mailing address in the description below. Feel free to send me any images that you've colored that you'd like to see go on the cork board. I'm going to take a picture of that once a week or so and share it in the Facebook group so that everybody can see all your pretty work. And besides, it gives me a view at my desk. So yeah, there's that too. So this is Enchanted Tarot. I did receive this yesterday. I also received this one. This one was from the lovely Loretta Anderson after questioning me about my favorite coloring books. I had my eyes on this for the longest time. I watched Anne color in it from A Colorful Life. I've watched other people color in it, and Dee Dee Willingham's colored in it. It's just a beautiful book. The paper quality is absolutely gorgeous. It's nice, thick, and heavy, and I bet you could probably even put water mediums on it if you did so very carefully. Some of these images, as a matter of fact, there's very few in here that I don't see myself coloring. One of those is, let me see if I can find it. This one I'm not sure I'll color simply because I don't know how to color the bottle appropriately. It is a very gorgeous image. But the rest are all just absolutely stunning. And I like this book because it is spiral bound, but it has a little flap that goes over it. So when you put it on your bookshelf, you can still see the name of the book. So I'm very excited about this. Oh, and there is a fold-out poster in the back as well. Very, very lovely. So thank you very, very much, Loretta. This book does mean the world to me. It is one of my favorites, and I will absolutely 100% cherish it. I'm so excited to have it. Alright, so my coloring fairy who sent me the 2 Christmas coloring books that I showed you and the chameleon pencils also sent me this lovely kit that has the Caran d'Ache Fan Color water-soluble pencils in it. This is a 40 set. You can use them wet or dry. I have not tried these yet. The person who sent them to me has requested that I do a comparison of these against the Prismacolors, just for things like richness of color and that kind of thing. I'm very excited about these. These are it looks like either metallic or pearlescent. I'm really excited to try them, and I am excited to get some water on them too. So I'm really, really happy to have these. I can't wait to give them a shot. There's a lot of, the color selection's great also for a 40 set. So, you know, you really can't complain too much about the color selection. The only thing that I would change, I don't know if there's anything in the back of this or not. I haven't opened this side. Oh, yep, there's some Blick pencils that she put in there. These are the student grade ones. They're not the Artist Studio pencils. I'm going to give these a shot too and compare them to the others just to see what the differences are. For this set, the only thing I think I personally would have changed, there's a serious lack of red. I think this is going to be the red, or it's supposed to be the red, but it looks more pink to me, so I don't see a red pencil in the set, like an actual red, unless this one is and it just looks more orange to my eyes. But we'll figure all that out once I start coloring a little bit with them and seeing what's happening. The colors that are in here, you get a nice selection of blues, you get several greens, so you know, you're limited with what you can put in a 40 set, so I am pleased with the color selection, and I am excited to give them a shot. Oh, and you also get a white and cream, which is nice for a watercolor pencil set. So I'm very excited to try these out as well. Next up on the list of things that I received, the wonderful Miss Ann sent me, I guess she was just so grateful that I made her a Prismacolor color chart for her pencils, that she recently got the 120 set of the Faber Castell Polychromos, and she messaged me and said that she'd had some that she'd purchased open stock, and since she had the full set and didn't really use them all that often, that she was willing to send them to me. I was over the moon. So I now have enough Faber Castell Polychromos in enough color variation to actually complete an image from start to finish. And I am working on one in Enchanted Forest. So I'm really excited to see that come to fruition. These are some of the colors that I'm using in it. So these are out. She put it in the lovely Color It. I'm assuming this is a Color It pencil or gel pen case. And this is a very, very nice case. So I'm happy to see this too, because I know a lot of people have asked me. I don't have any of their products. So I was really happy to see this case. It's padded pretty heavily. And it does seem as if it's going to do a really good job of protecting everything in here. So thank you so much, Anne. This means the world to me as well. These are some of my absolute favorite pencils. I love the layering. For me, and I know a lot of people don't really like the aspect of layering and taking their time. I do. I get relaxation from it. I like watching, like even if it takes me an hour to color a leaf, I like the process of watching those colors build up on the page into exactly what I had envisioned in my mind. That's relaxing to me. So these pencils are perfect for doing that. They're nice and bright and pigmented, but they do require some layers to get the most out of them, and to blend and layer them properly, you really do have to take your time. So I am absolutely just over the moon to have these. It just absolutely made my day. I knew these were coming because she told me these were coming. What I didn't know was coming was the rest of the little gift that she packed along in here. If I can't get it. I can't get it. Okay. She also included these in the little case. So I now have some Wink of Stella. I've had the Wink of Luna because I did manage to find it locally. So I did buy it, and it's the same thing as Wink of Stella, but it's blue. So it's more like for a night sky effect. So like if you did a dark sky and you wanted to make it sparkle, you could do the Wink of Luna over it. This is the Wink of Stella. Basically, guys, if none of you are certain about what this is, and you probably hear about it a lot, it is a little brush pen that once you get it started, and I may have to take the container. I don't remember how I did this. You have to unscrew it and take the little ring off. Yeah. I think. I'm not certain. I don't know if it's this I have to take off. I think it's this I have to take off. And then you screw it back on, all the way down. And then, when you push on it, it fills the little barrel with, let's see if I can hold it up so you can see it. It fills the little barrel with glitter. And then you like paint it on your image. So it's just, this is just clear glitter paint, is all it is. Can you guys see that okay? I actually have some daylight, so I'm pretty stoked. It's kind of gross outside today, but I do have some light coming in. And so I'm really excited to have this and give it a try, especially with the wintertime coloring coming up. It's going to be perfect for adding some sparkle to the snow. This is Winter Dreams, 20 Postcards series by Hannah Carlzon. This is just beautiful. I love it. It's on heavier cardstock, I believe, than Hannah's books, so that you can send it through the mail successfully. There are some really pretty images in here. I messaged her when I got this, and I said, Anne, as much as I love these postcards, and I'd love to be able to send them out to everybody for Christmas, I think it's going to take me most of 2018 to color them the way I want, so be expecting a Hannah Carlzon Christmas postcard from me Christmas next year, because it's just not going to happen this year, unfortunately. So yeah, there's some beautiful images, and I'm really happy with this. I love it. I am definitely going to incorporate it into my Christmas card sending next year. And I may have to actually order another one, depending on how many Christmas cards I send. Ooh, that's really pretty. And so is that. So there are 20 postcards in here, if you guys are interested in this. Before I upload this video, I am going to go through Amazon and link all the different items that you're seeing here today. I'm going to put my Amazon affiliate links downstairs in the description box in case you guys are interested in checking them out. At the time that I make these videos, when I do go to Amazon and look all this stuff up, I search and search and search to find you guys the lowest possible prices, just to save you time. If you choose to purchase something through one of my affiliate links, I do make a small commission off that, literally like pennies on the, if you spend $20, I might make 5 cents. But you know, as people order, it does tend to add up, and everything that I earn either through my YouTube channel or through Amazon goes right back into this channel. So just wanted to be transparent and let you guys know that. I have had some questions about that recently. So if you want to know how it works, I'm more than happy to tell you. With YouTube, once you reach 1,000 subscribers, they give you the option to monetize your channel, and basically that just means that you get to show people advertisements. Now, I don't get to pick and choose which ads you see. I can to a degree, but mostly it's the advertisers that choose which videos they want to put their ads on. Every time an ad pops up on your screen, I make a few cents, basically. I think I make like $1 for every 1,000 or 5,000 views or something I get. So it's not a whole great big lot of money. The thing about this is, and I think a lot of people don't understand, is that running a YouTube channel isn't free. Back when I first got started, I just flung that. I'm fidgeting. I need to stop fidgeting. back when I first started doing this, if you guys go back to some of my older videos, I had a really cheap webcam that I used to film videos, and I had poor lighting, and my video quality was just bad in the beginning. And that's because I'm a single mom, 3 kids, pay my bills, I have a job. I don't have the money to invest in really expensive equipment for filming. Over the months, as things started to pick up and I started to get more views, I was able to afford a couple of extras. So I did buy, actually I upgraded my cell phone to one with an amazing camera. So that's how you're getting the much clearer video quality. I was able to use my proceeds to buy a tripod so that you guys can see these videos better. I was able to use some of the money I earned to buy my daylight lamp, which gives you guys so much better lighting. And that's the kind of things, the money that I make, I spend back on this channel to help show you guys new things. I plan to use some of it to buy some giveaway stuff for the new year. So I'm really excited about doing that. So whatever I happen to get paid at the end of December, I'll be using some of that to buy something really nice to do a New Year's giveaway. I don't know what yet, but I'm thinking about it still. Hopefully we'll come up with something. But okay, back on track. All this came from Anne, so I did get all this from Anne. Thank you very, very much. I am so appreciative. You have absolutely no idea. All of you lovely ladies who sent me things are going to be receiving some thank you cards in the mail. And Sherry, I know your thank you card is extremely late. I've been crazy busy, and to be honest, I completely forgot. So they're not going to be super duper handcrafted thank you cards, but I did write each of you a little personal note. So just know that I am appreciative, and I am getting your cards in the mail today. Aside from that, I did receive 2 products also from Cali Art, and I did receive these products for free in exchange for my honest review. The first of those is this set of 100 alcohol markers. This is a very lovely set of markers. It comes with a whole lot of colors. So as you can see, there is pretty well every color you can imagine in here. I have a swatch that I did somewhere. I'm looking for it. Hold on just a second. Sorry if my voice is fading. Yeah, okay. This is all the different colors that come... Oh, gosh. This is all the different colors that you'll get with the Cali Art 100 set. The Y225, which is an olive yellow, was dry when I received it. But every other marker of the 100 was just as juicy as it could possibly be. The customer service lady I've been working with through Cali Art suggested that I try to add some alcohol to this particular marker to see if I can revive it. She says sometimes when that happens, the alcohol will dry out of it, but all the pigment is left behind. So if I added some alcohol to it and just kind of let it sit on its side for a little while, that it may bring it back to life. So I am going to try to do that, and we are going to see whether or not that actually works. These are some relatively nice markers. I have the 40 set, but I've kind of not really been using it a whole lot because it didn't have some of the lighter colors that you really need to help blend things out. But they are a nice large size marker. They do have the fine nib and the broad nib, and I will be probably coloring something on a video with these at some point in the next week or two, just to show you guys how they work. I did start on an image that I photocopied. Actually, I scanned and printed out of mascara if you guys want to see it. I have so many works in progress, and someday I'll finish all of them, I swear. I did start this out of mascara with the Cali Art Markers. The hair color, I don't know if I'm real happy with. I can go back in with like a black or something and shade it out. But they are really, really nice markers. They do a good job. You get good coverage. As you can see, I don't really have any lines where it all smeared together. Her cheeks are just a tiny little bit rosier than the rest of her face, which is exactly what I was going for, and I was really happy to see that. I like the nude color that I put on her lips. The only thing I'm not really happy with is her hair. It looks flat, even though I did try to put 2 colors together for it. But then again, I can always just go back and shade with pencil. So I think that's what I'll probably end up doing. And I may end up just finishing up some of her hair, doing a flower or something for my review video. But yeah, and then I have another one that I printed out on colored pencil paper so I can try the fan colors on it, which I plan to do also. So there is that gift that I received. And then finally, I have to dig it out of my drawer. My dog was laying in front of the drawer. Sorry about that. I also received this set of 100 Cali Art fine liners. I think there's 100. Yeah, there's 100 fine liners, and they do have a very fine 38mm tip, or 0.38mm tip. These are nice. The color selection is very, very nice. They aren't, I think, from what I've seen of the Chai Plus fine liners, they aren't quite as opaque. They are water-based, but they tend to, like, scratch on the paper, and the little tiny place that I tried did actually bleed through the paper. By the time I got enough color down on it to make it look solid, it had bled through. So I'm pretty sure that's probably why Anne told me that, you know, she also has this, and she says that she doesn't prefer them for coloring, but they are nice for letter writing. So all the thank you cards I wrote out, I did do with these. And these will, if nothing else, come in very, very handy for my card making, because there's pretty well every color of the rainbow in here. And I will be doing a review on these as well. We may try to color something like one of the pictures in that Enchanted Tarot book would probably be perfect for these. So we may try to color some things in that book with these just to see what happens with them. Again, I'm like Anne said, I'm not very impressed with them in the coloring book I tried them in, and I think I tried them on the back of one of the test pages in like Enchanted Forest or something. And it has stick paper. I just drew a little heart and tried to color it in. And like I said, by the time I got nice even coverage that didn't look all streaky, it had bled through some. So that was a bit of a disappointment. But if you look, there's all kinds of colors here. I mean, every color you could possibly imagine. So if you are a card maker, or if you write people a lot of pen pals or notes, or, you know, if you do things like that, these are going to be a great investment. I think they're less than $25. And that to me makes it well worth it. Alright guys, that is my haul that I got yesterday, and some of it that I got the other day that I forgot to show you guys. I do want to thank everybody who sent me these lovely gifts. Like I said, I mean, sometimes when you come down to trying to manage a YouTube channel, a lot of what you do comes down to what do I think you guys want to see. And so a lot of the things that I buy are things that I think people are going to want to watch, and things I think are going to benefit the people who watch these videos. Of course, the Prismacolors are my favorite colored pencils, and I would buy those regardless. But when it comes down to budgeting, for somebody like me who doesn't have a large budget to spend on coloring supplies, I'm not going to say it's like making sacrifices, but I tend to like half the money that I would have to spend, I put half of it away so that I can buy something I want to buy, and then the other half I put back toward the channel to buy things I think you guys want to see. Now, as the channel keeps growing and whatnot, then that gives me more money coming in directly that I'm earning from this channel, so that I can show you guys more stuff and send you guys things. And I'm really excited about being able to do that. In the meantime, though, these do mean a whole lot to me, because at this point in time, I don't have the money to buy a lot of the things that I want. And this book especially, and the Polychromos, and this book are all things that I really wanted, that were like either on my wish list or still, you know, whatever, that you guys generously and graciously sent to me. It's very touching, guys. It means a whole lot to me that you guys think, you know, that highly, that you would go out of your way to send me these things. I am so very appreciative. I don't think words can really even express my appreciation for you. That is all I have today as far as my haul goes. You've seen everything else that I've received recently, so I chose not to show you those again. If you haven't seen the other 3 coloring books I received, the Jade Summers Christmas, the Tierna No Log, and the Bennett Klein Bloom. I do have flip throughs. I just lost my ability to talk, guys. There are flip throughs of those on my channel. If you go to the flip through playlist, you'll find all of those so you can see them. If you're not subscribed to my channel and you'd like to see more content like this, please feel free to subscribe now and then click the little bell button so you'll be notified when I come out with new content. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up so more people can see it, and that's going to help this channel grow more than anything else, I promise. We are doing a Christmas color along in Johanna's Christmas. If you have not gotten started yet, or if you don't know anything about that, you can find it in my playlist. I think it's it'll say something about Christmas Color Along 2017. There are 2 videos. We've colored 2 ornaments, and the third one should be up sometime tonight. So we're just kind of doing 1 or 2, maybe 3 ornaments a week until we finish it. I don't have a set date or anything like that. We're also going to be having a massive giveaway coming up. So if you're not a member of the Facebook group and you want to be in the know about the huge giveaway we've got that's coming up, please feel free to head on over to Simple Art for Adults on Facebook. Look for the group and join us, and we'll be more than happy to get you in on the giveaway action. Thank you very much for taking time out of your morning to join me today. I really, really do appreciate it. And until I see you next time, happy coloring.